Hi everyone. So here is my another Django project where I will show you how you can use the Numpy module. Okay. So I will start from the beginning of this project uh, because you might be a beginner for this course. So first, what you have to do, I have already explained this in my last video that you have to go to the virtual environment folder that you have created so as I have created my virtual environment before, so I'm not creating this virtual environment again for this project. So just go inside the scripts folder of the virtual environment and go to the address bar and hit cmd. So your terminal will get open. Here you have to activate the virtual environment. Then you have to come to the directory, the base directory, with the help of cd space double dot command. Then here you have to type the command Django admin start project with the project name. And my project name is, you can see from here, my project name is number underscore calculator. So it will be Django admin start project, uh, then project name, that is number underscore calculator. And after this command, you have to type the command for app python manage.py start app and your app name. And from here you can see my app name is calculations. This one is my app. Calculations is my app. So once your app folder is created, you have to install the Numpy, Numpy. So for that, you have to hit the command same like Django, like you did pip install Django. So you have to hit the command as pip install numpy. So your numpy module will be installed inside the system. Then you just go to this folder number calculator and open with code. Okay, so here you can see this is my app folder calculations. This is my project folder number underscore calculator. So in app folder I have made this file as views.py. Okay, first I let me show you the forms.py. What I have done in forms.py, I have imported the module called forms from the I have imported the function called forms from Django package, and here I have declared one class number input form, which will actually take the input from the user, and the numbers will be character field, so it's card field, and the label will be enter number separated by commas. It will be in the HTML page. This message will be there in the HTML page whenever you visit the HTML. Whenever you will visit the server, I will show you at the end of this video. Okay, so after you completed this forms.py file, then you have to import this forms.py file in your views.py, which will be in the same directory of this app folder. So this code I will explain a bit more, a bit in detail, minutely, because this is the main thing of the Django project. And I found this creating views.py is the toughest among all other things in the Django project only. This is the toughest part of a Django project. Okay, so you can see here I have imported my NumPy module. Okay, so what is NumPy? You can see from here. It provides an array object of arbitrary homogeneous items uh, used for fast mathematical operations over arrays. It can be used for linear algebra, Fourier transforms, and random number generation. If you are a BTech student or a BSc in maths, I'm not sure, this Fourier transform is there in BSc or not. But if you are a BTech student and if you have studied engineering mathematics, then you must know about this Fourier transform and linear algebra definitely. Okay, so what is the use of this NumPy module? This is used for numerical operations and calculations. Here we will use it to calculate statistical functions. Just a minute. Yeah, statistical functions like sum, mean, max, mean, deviations on a list of numbers which will be provided by the user. Okay, so this is the first part of this views.py file, and the second part in the let me tell you one thing. The first part is not completed yet, so you have to import the render module also and number input form also from forms.py. So what is the function of render? I have also explained this in the last video, that render function is always used to render the HTML pages, that you have to that we will create for the Django project that I have created. Okay, I will show you later about the HTML page. So next is, I have imported the number input from I have imported this from forms.py. You can see from my forms.py, see class number input form. So in views.py, I have just importing this class. Okay, and what it will do, it imports the custom form class number input from the forms.py file in the same app directory, that means calculations. This form allows users to input a series of numbers. Guys, if you want to take a note of this, you can take a note of this, because as I said previously, that if someone is beginner for this course, then explaining, then this will be helpful for them, because I have explained each and every line in this program. So you will not face any difficulty. And if you face any kind of difficulty, please let me know. I'll try to solve your problem as much as I can. Okay, as I am also a beginner in this course. Anyways, um, then I have to define a function calculate underscore numbers. So what it is doing, this function will handle user input, perform the calculations, and render a response. And here you can see I have declared one empty dictionary. This initializes an empty dictionary result to store the results of calculations, which will later be passed on to the template. That means this will store the results whenever the user gives the input. And if request.method is equal to post, you know already this line is very common line, that if the user submits the data, or if the user entered the data, then it checks whether the request is a post request or not, whether the form is submitted or not. And if the form is submitted, then an instance of number input form class with the submitted form data is created, and this will be used to validate and retrieve the form input. Okay, now if the form is valid, then the clean data will be collected in the form of numbers. Okay, and here you can see uh, ARR is equal to np dot array. So what is an NP? NumPy, this I have already told previously. This actually converts the number list into a NumPy array called ARR, allowing us to perform vectorized calculations easily. If you want to know more about NumPy, please go through ChatGPT or any other referable website. You can just check the concept, because in this video I will mainly show you the how to uh, run the project, this project. And if you want a video on Numpy, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, so this part will mainly perform the basic calculations. Okay, like sum, mean, max, mean, like the basics statistics calculations or statistic functions. Okay, and if the data given by the user or entered by the user is error or is wrong, then this message will be delivered. Please enter valid number separated by commas. Else, form will be number input form. Again, the form will be the HTML page will be there after if the user give the wrong input. And this line return render will actually help us to render the HTML page, which I have named as calculate.html. Okay, so this is the views.py for our project, and you have to make this views.py file inside your app folder. Mind it, this is a very important point. And if you make this folder inside project, if you make this file inside project folder, your project will not run, it will throw an error. Okay, so then what you have to do, you have to create two urls.py file, which will actually help you to map the urls with the HTML pages. So you can see this is my app urls.py. Here I have imported the path function and views function that I have created in views.py. So urls patterns is an list, you can see from here, and here I am declaring an empty string. Okay, and this part I have already explained in the previous video, so you just go through it, that what is the basic structure of this URL patterns list in urls.py file. And here from views.py I am calling this calculate number function. Okay, and in the urls.py of my project folder, here I have called this the calculations.urls. That means you can see from the urls of our app folder, I am calling this function as calculation. I am calling this module. Okay, so here also I have written this include the calculations app. That's the basic of the urls.py. One more thing you have to do, important thing, that in the app folder you will get a file, app folder, or just a minute, in the project folder, sorry, in the project folder you will get a file called settings.py. Here you have to, if you want, you can import the OS. Then you have to mention the name of your app, and you have to set the directory templates. That's all. Now just go to terminal, new terminal, and hit the command py manage.py run server. Enter. See, our website is running. So just follow the link. See, number calculator. Enter number separated by comma. See this message you are getting, that you have entered in views.py. No, it's in forms.py. Yeah. See, entered number separated by commas. If you want to change, you can. So I am writing the numbers only. No need to write separate by commas. Okay, so again I will visit the link. Let's see enter numbers. So I will close the previous tab. Okay, so I will give different numbers this time: 3, 33, 44, 76, 89, 23. Calculate. See, these are the array. These numbers was stored in the form of array, and the sum is 265, mean is 53, maximum is 89. Out of this 5, maximum is 89, minimum is 23, and the standard deviation is, the value of standard deviation is this. So this is a very basic project in Django, and next time I will show you a more interesting project. Okay, till then, goodbye, good night.